And the storm has caused drivers to deal with changing conditions. Our team coverage is active across central Arkansas, monitoring slick roads and problem spots.
Yeah, we've got Weather Force 11 to handle it all for us. And in the passenger seat is THV 11's Catherine Rowley. Tell us what the conditions are right now, Catherine.
Hey, Rolly. Yeah, we've been driving around in the Benton Bryan area for the last hour-ish, and they've definitely gotten a little bit better or worse depending on where you are. If you're in the sun, the melting is definitely there. It's more of a little bit of a slush, but if you're in the not sun areas, this is what you're looking at. It's a little bit more compact. We've not slid. We're in a four-wheel drive vehicle, so we haven't had any issues getting around, but there's definitely the potential that you could have some issues. These roads have not been plowed and haven't been treated. RDOT and counties are focusing more on the main roads. But again, this is kind of what you're looking at going into tonight. Some refreezing could definitely happen and make these a little bit slicker. So you just want to be careful. There are families that are out playing, trying to build snowmen, sledding. So you just, again, want to be very careful when you're out, especially around curbs or hills. That's going to be kind of the biggest thing that you might want to stay away from. So we're going to continue to monitor these roads and drive around in Saline County to give you a perspective of what we're seeing. So we'll keep you updated, and we'll see you here in just a little bit live in Weather Force 11. Catherine Rowley, THV 11 News.
All right, Catherine, thank you. The emergency managers mentioned so many structures coming down under the weight. That happened a lot in Garland County, dealing with collapsed roofs from all this ice, snow, and sleet.
THV 11's Tanya Motorzitsky spent the day out in Hot Springs. She joins us live now off of Highway 70. Hi, Tanya.
Hey guys, that's right. We're right off of Highway 70, just outside of Hot Springs, because my photographer and I wanted to make sure we were safe. And before that refreeze started and it got darker, we just wanted to start heading back towards Little Rock. But the refreeze is the least of some folks' problems in Garland County. Now I want you to take a look at this video we shot earlier. It's of one of the First Step school buildings. It caved in, as well as a Lazy Boy furniture hobbled over. Now I did speak with Mayor Pat McCabe. He says not only that, but boating docks, manufacturers, and carports are caving in while people look to rebuild. His other worry is when we start to unthaw.
Oh, that's when pipes really do burst. They don't burst when they freeze, they burst when they thaw. And so the previous, back in 21, I think it was, we had 3,000 homes with burst pipes. And so between the fire department and the water utility, they worked together and got all those turned off, and we were able to restore our tank.
Now, while most cities are encouraging folks to stream their faucets, Mayor McCabe says to go ahead and drip your faucets in Hot Springs just so you don't impact the water supply for businesses and residents. Live, Tanya Motorzitsky, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Tanya. Stay warm. People in Jefferson County are now taking stock of the damage left behind by the winter storm.
Yeah, we're worried about freezing rain going into this weekend, but THV 11's Carter Thweet has spent the whole time down there. He gives us an idea of how changing conditions have gone. Carter, what's the latest?
Yeah, guys, we thought we might go even further south to places like Camden and Warren. We were expecting them to deal with a lot of freezing rain that might impact power and things, but that really didn't end up happening. And so we've been here in Jefferson County because I was in touch with those city officials further south. And they said things were pretty good, and things are pretty good here too. I want to show you some of these visuals that give you an idea of how the roads are. The first thing you're going to see here is Interstate 530. We took it today from Whitehall down to Pine Bluff, and as you can see in this video that I was taking, it looks pretty good. RDOT has done a great job. They've really cleared at least one lane. Generally, it's like more like 1.5 lanes on Interstate 530, so it's looking pretty good. But when you get into the cities, you're gonna see more of this. We shot this video in the city of Pine Bluff, and some of those city streets, they just don't have the resources that RDOT has at the state level, and so things aren't looking quite as good. So if you're in the cities here in Jefferson County or south of the Little Rock Metro, then you're gonna wanna take more caution. But from what we can report on the interstates, and obviously you're gonna wanna be careful as this refreeze comes back, but RDOT has those interstates looking pretty good. We used caution, but we felt pretty safe when we were on Interstate 530. So that's our report here from south of Little Rock Metro in Jefferson County. We'll continue to keep you updated, but for now, I'm Carter Thweet with THV 11 News.
All right, Carter, thanks. Meanwhile, if you're heading into the metro this evening, crews urging drivers to slow down, watch for those lingering slick spots.
Yeah, that black ice is no joke. If you're wondering how conditions look right now in the capital city, we have THV 11's Journey Taylor live out there for us. Hey, Journey.
Hey there, Brooke and Rolly. Let me tell you, we're seeing way more hustle and bustle in the capital city. Of course, it's Monday, cabin fever is setting in, and just have a lot happening, more traffic. I want to give you an example, though, of what you should expect on city streets. To my right, though, is Broadway. Broadway is a part of the 9 major routes that the city of Little Rock said, hey, we're going to take care of, and a lot of people making good movement along the streets, but it's the side streets that's concerning. So we're gonna start panning to my left to give you a better idea. This side street to me is 7th Street downtown. As you can see, well, the city of Little Rock hasn't been able to touch that quite yet. Well, I talked to Eric Petty last week, and he said the strategy has been clear to prioritize main roadways first, then shift focus to subdivisions and neighborhoods once those primary routes are taken care of. So we should see that in the next coming days. A big note for the city of Little Rock, well, they say 911, 311, they're still operating. However, your sanitation, your recycling, well, that will be delayed here over the next coming days. Those dates will be released when they will pick back up. But for now, in Little Rock, I'm Journey Taylor for THV 11 News.